on the Shaman. We have Nooker on that Warlock, and it's going to be Avenger playing the Mage. Nooker going to be playing Soul Link, and I think he's going to be in for a world of hurt because I think they're going to train the pet start to finish. That is the NA playstyle, and I think we're going to see an example of what I thought should have been done in that last match. So here we go. We're going to be starting things off. We'll find out if they're going to be going straight for that pet. We see the deep freeze immediately out on Thugonomicsz to guarantee that gate. Nice job there. We are going to have Thugonomicsz charging in, though. He's going to be on Nooker. Will he be switching over to that pet? Looks like he wants to go an Avenger for now, and he's going to be putting out quite a lot of damage here. Goes into D-stance, realizes he's being pulled into an awkward spot, so smart play there. Temporal Shield's going to be popped here by Thugonomicsz. There's the offensive Ring of Peace, so he will be playing Ring of Peace. He's back in battle with that offensive silence. Avenger's not able to blink away there. Going to be taking a lot of damage. Now the blink comes out here, but Avenger going to drop that Novoz. Zuen has been popped here as well. Dannycarey into the Sheep. The Howl gets overlapped, unfortunately. Novoz has trinketed. He probably trinketed to Tremor there, but I'm not quite sure. Thugonomicsz now taking a little bit of damage, but the Ring of Frost is down. Avenger doing well, kiting here, and Shotky pretty high on mana.
Yeah, for sure. This is already looking to be a pretty even match. They're not seeing any like super risky plays out of either team. We're not seeing anybody really getting dropped super low. I mean, Avenger's been a little bit low for a while now, but nothing too scary. He is out in the middle, taking a whole bunch of damage, getting punched a whole bunch right now, but doesn't appear to actually be getting hurt very much.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but he has popped his major cooldowns. I did see Wreck up there, I do believe, and there's an offensive Ring of Peace once again. A little bit too late, though, as Avenger was already away. He already used his blink, so he's going to be taking some damage, but they're going to use that gateway, and I think that Thugonomicsz does not have Heroic Leap available, so he's going to have to swap it over onto Nooker. Nooker going to be able to fake that pummel there. Nice job by him. Now trying to fake again, and he is going to be able to do it. We do see the MCS coming out. I'm surprised they have not touched his pet just yet, but Nooker getting pretty low. They're going to have parked both Dark Regen and Hellstone, and Avenger at the same time going to be swapped over onto, we see Temporal coming up. We do have Dannycarey down about half mana, but Shotky's a little bit lower than that. Going to have to pop the Spiritual, that run casting, and we do see that Avenger going to have to trinket there, digging a lot of damage once again. Did pop his Temporal, has that Earth Shield, but he's getting chased down by this Warrior, and he's getting relatively low here. Novoz at the same time taking some damage, but Avenger forced into that Ice Block. Going to give Dannycarey the time to top him back off as he pops his Aura Mastery.
Yeah, Dannycarey actually managed to get behind the pillar and actually get a few charges of Manatee off in the middle of that, which is going to put him ahead on mana versus Shotky. This sort of matchup, it can easily turn into a mana game, especially once we start getting deeper and deeper into the time limit, and it should dampening ever come into play. But Avenger's still taking a whole lot of damage. Obviously does not have Ice Block available.
And here's the para. Dannycarey going offensive, but he's going to get caught by the Sheep. No interrupt coming out for that. The Hex going to come out as well. There's the cross CC. It's a 3v1 on Thugonomicsz. He's got to get out of there. He does leap behind the pillar, but he's going to be taking a lot of damage. We see the parry pop, but is it too late? Last Stand comes out. Second Wind is up there. Novo's got to do some healing as well. Dannycarey did trinket, but he's into the fear, and he's getting a lot of trouble here. Thugonomicsz, the last Stand's going to expire here. Shield Wall is up, but will it be enough? He's down at 40k HP. The MCS on Dannycarey. Can they take him down right here? It doesn't look like it. He's actually going to disarm Avenger. A misclick there from Thugonomicsz. The Death Coil coming out onto Dannycarey. Novoz taking some pressure here as well. He's almost doomed. LGIM turning up the heat here in game one.
Yeah, definitely. That was some pretty intense burst that was coming out there for just a second. I actually thought Novoz was going to get a hard swap there for a second and be in a worse shape than he actually was. Avenger now still taking a whole lot of damage. They've been really all over Avenger.
Here's the deep freeze, though. The Hex comes out onto Novoz. There's the CS onto Dannycarey. Thugonomicsz taking some serious damage there, but Dannycarey's on top of the note now, though. The full Sheep lands. Can they chase after him? They're going to swap it over onto Novoz, it looks like, who once again still low on mana. The full Howl coming out. Is Dannycarey going to will that note? Tremor going to be dropped there by Novoz very quickly. Nice job by him, but Novoz, taking some damage once again. Nooker now going to be the target. His Hellstone, his Dark Region should be back up soon. We can see it's about 10 seconds until that is back up, so he should be fine. Dannycarey doing a good job avoiding CC, and Shotky, this is huge. He's going for a drink.
Yeah, he actually did manage to get a whole bunch of mana back from that. Dannycarey, though, just got a whole lot of Manatee charges that he was able to consume as well. So both healers just sort of not quite getting to that point where they're running on fumes, but they are very much having to consider their mana at this entire point.
Here's the deep freeze on the MCS. They're looking to get that damage going on Thugonomicsz, but the coil going to come off that. Hallow Tear out on Dannycarey. Looks like there's no Tremor, but he is going to get cap stunned off that. Nice job by Shotky. The offensive Ring of Peace coming out once again, and I guess the frame's just bugged for Shotky. It seems, I think it's just frozen, but anyway, we are going to have him chasing after Nooker here. Nooker taking a fair bit of damage, but he is going to be over onto Avenger now, and Avenger going to pop that Temporal Shield. We do see that Zuen was popped out. We are going to have Nooker as once again the target here for Thugonomicsz. Thugonomicsz looking to get as much pressure out on him as he can. Still not hitting that pet, which I would love to see, but I'm surprised that they're not going for it. Deep freeze now coming out onto Dannycarey. There's the dematerialize. Is there anything off that? Full poly there by Avenger. Nooker, though, forced to use the healing cooldowns. There's the leap from Thugonomicsz. He's going to go defensive as it was a 3v1 once again. The Halatier comes off, though. Is there anything for that on Dannycarey? The Sheep is up as well. They're going to look for the deep freeze, perhaps. The ring comes down. They're caught in that. Will did come out from Dannycarey as well. Thugonomicsz going to be charging back onto Avenger. It looks like they have weathered that storm for now.
Yeah, and we are just about to hit the 5-minute mark in this game, so dampening will begin to start ramping up here very, very shortly. And that's going to make a huge difference here because these teams have both been just sort of holding on by a thread at several points in this match already.
Yep, and Avenger now looking to get the damage going on to Novoz. Novoz still low mana, but he seems to be fine, and a big heal just lands there on Avenger from Shotky, you know, keeping him out of that ice block. They're doing a good job so far, but look at the damage on Novoz, down to 200k. The Sheep is out onto Dannycarey. They're trying to put it, the pressure back onto Avenger, though, turn things around here. Thugonomicsz, though, it could be in a little bit of trouble as the deep freeze is going to come out. It looks like it may, as he is getting rotted down quite a bit, and he's chasing in pretty deep here. The Lava Burst coming out, though, onto Avenger, and he does have these icicles saved up, so is he going to gate out, or is he going to go for the kill? We'll have to find out here. Dannycarey doing a good job keeping his team topped off. He is a little bit low on mana, but he does have some T, and you are going to see his mana going back up as a result of that. Avenger, though, down to 130k. He's in the Shockwave. Is he going to gate out of here? No, he has to ice block.
Yeah, that was a good ice block there, I think, overall. His healer is almost out of mana. He needs to do anything he can to just avoid taking those scary amounts of damage and keep his alive. Shotky's down to under 20k or almost under 20k mana. That's a scary situation for a Resto Shaman to be in.
Yeah, there is the fear on Dannycarey. Going to be Tremor, though, once again. Offensive Ring of Peace coming out there. MCS on Novoz taking quite a bit of damage here, actually. Novoz in some trouble, 200k. There's the all cooldowns being popped here, though, by Thugonomicsz. AoE Spell Reflect going up for that Sheep. Is he going to be able to get it? Doesn't look like it, but Avenger may just go down. He's going to get out of there. Heroically not available, it seems. He's actually going to charge over to the Water Ellie and then decide better of that. He's going to go back onto Nooker, but he will get Blood Horde. It does look like Dannycarey, you know, getting that mana T, but Shotky, he is and he is hurting on mana. He's got to get a drink off here. He's going to sit down. Are they going to be able to get it off? This is huge. He needs this. They need to defend him, but Thugonomicsz trying to get over there, and he is going to get quite a bit of mana back. He gets about 60k back, which is very, very important for them.
Yeah, that was a lot of mana that he was able to get back from there. Just were not able to get over there and interrupt that drink in time. Does get another fear out from Thugonomicsz there, and it looks like our frames are actually having a little bit of an issue here right now. Looks like lots of damage coming in the middle. There's the Spirit Link Totem going out, going to equalize everybody's health, but there's a Frost Orb out there as well. It's a little bit hard to tell exactly what's going on at the moment, but there's so much everything happening everywhere right now.
Yeah, there's the coil onto Dannycarey. They need to get that CC out, and they know it. You know, Shotky's still maintaining. I think his mana is accurate. I'm not really sure. But anyway, there's the Hex onto Novoz. Dannycarey does pop the will there. We are seeing them to try to go over onto Novoz now. And I'm not sure if players are getting lag in game or what exactly is going on here. But anyway, we do see that Nooker once again going to be the target. Thugonomicsz charging over onto him, going to be back over to that gateway, and they're just going to swap off. You can see the pet getting pretty low there for Nooker. It's down about 10% HP. Hasn't been finished off just yet. Shotky going to throw a heal over onto it. He's actually going to soul burn a new pet, I think before his last one died. So a little bit weird there. But Dannycarey put into the deep freeze. Is there fear coming off that? Looks like it's going to be a casted fear. He's trying to fake that pummel. He will be able to. The fear is going to land on Dannycarey. Has no will, has no trinket, but he is going to get tremored there by Novoz. Novoz going to be MCS. A little bit too late to deny that tremor. Avenger now down to about half HP. Para comes out onto Shotky, who has gotten a lot of mana, but look at Avenger. He can go down here. He's going to gate out of there by 10,000 HP. Avenger in a lot of trouble. Here comes the Warrior. Execute's going to come in, and Avenger is going to go down.
Wow, there were so many cases where Avenger got so low and was able to use that Warlock Portal to get himself to a safe location and stay alive, but it just did not fall through for him that time. He was not able to get far enough away. Thugonomicsz all over him and just finished him off.
Yeah, great job there by PvP Live.